Have you ever wondered how intermittent fasting can change your life? Imagine a lifestyle tweak with potential to transform your health, boost your energy, and perhaps even extend your lifespan. Intrigued? Stay tuned to discover the transformative power of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, a term you might have heard, but what exactly does it mean? Well, at its core, intermittent fasting is a pattern of eating that cycles between periods of eating and fasting. It's not so much about what you eat, but rather when you eat. It's a lifestyle choice that can lead to some pretty remarkable health benefits, but we'll get to that a bit later. Now, there are several different methods of intermittent fasting, each with its own unique schedule and benefits. Let's break down a few of the most popular ones. The first is the 16/8 method, also known as the Lean Gains protocol. This involves fasting every day for 14 to 16 hours, and restricting your daily eating window to 8-10 hours. Within this window you can fit in 2, 3 or more meals. This method is popular because it's quite flexible and can easily fit into most people's routines. Next, we have the Eat Stop Eat method. This involves fasting for 24 hours, once or twice a week. For example, not eating from dinner one day until dinner the next day. This method can be more challenging, especially for beginners, but it can also have significant metabolic benefits. And then there's the 5-2 diet. With this method, you consume only 500 to 600 calories on 2 non-consecutive days of the week, but eat normally the other 5 days. This method can be a good fit for those who want the benefits of fasting, but also want to maintain a sense of normalcy during most of the week. So, there you have it. 3 of the most popular methods of intermittent fasting. It's important to note that these are not the only methods out there, and the best method for you will depend on your lifestyle, your goals, and your personal health. So, that's the basic idea behind intermittent fasting, but how does it work? Let's delve deeper. So, how does this schedule of eating and not eating bring about changes in your body? Well, intermittent fasting works by alternately cycling between periods of eating and fasting. When you fast, several things happen inside your body on the cellular and molecular level. First, your body adjusts hormone levels to make stored body fat more accessible. Your insulin levels drop significantly, which aids in fat burning. The levels of growth hormone skyrocket, increasing as much as 5-fold. This hormone not only aids in fat burning but also has benefits for muscle gain. On the cellular level, your cells initiate a repair process, including autophagy, where cells digest and remove old and dysfunctional proteins that build up inside cells. Think of it as your body's way of spring cleaning itself. The changes in hormone levels, cell function, and gene expression also have beneficial effects on longevity and disease prevention. Moreover, intermittent fasting affects your body's metabolism. When you fast, your body switches its energy source. It goes from burning glucose or sugar to burning fat. This switch happens because your body's insulin levels go down during a fast, and your fat cells can then release their stored sugar to be used as energy. This is why many people experience weight loss when practicing intermittent fasting. It's like your body has a dual fuel system. Normally it runs on sugar, but when you're fasting, it switches to fat. Think of it as a hybrid car that can run on either gas or electricity. When the gas runs out, it switches over to electricity. Similarly, your body switches from sugar to fat when food energy is low. But remember, intermittent fasting isn't just about weight loss. Although that's a significant part of it, the true value of intermittent fasting lies in its holistic approach to health. It's about giving your body a break, allowing it to repair and rejuvenate. Sounds fascinating, right? But what about the benefits? Are there any proven benefits of intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is not just a fad, it has some serious science-backed benefits. First on the list is weight loss. When we abstain from eating for a while, our bodies start to burn off excess fat for energy. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that intermittent fasting can cause weight loss of up to 8% over a period of 3 to 24 weeks. Now that's impressive. Next up, we have improved mental clarity. During a fast, our bodies produce a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. This protein has been linked to improved cognitive function and better mental clarity. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Molecular Neuroscience found that fasting could help improve focus and concentration. Let's talk about longevity. Research from the National Institute on Aging suggests that intermittent fasting could help extend lifespan. It seems that when we fast, our bodies undergo a process called autophagy, where they start to clean house and remove damaged cells. This process is thought to contribute to increased lifespan. Now, on to disease prevention. Intermittent fasting has been shown to reduce inflammation, a key driver of many chronic diseases. A study in the journal Cell Metabolism found that fasting can decrease levels of inflammation, potentially helping to prevent diseases like heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's. And let's not forget about insulin resistance. Fasting has been shown to have major benefits for insulin resistance and lead to an impressive reduction in blood sugar levels. In a study published in the journal Obesity, participants who practiced intermittent fasting saw significant improvements in their insulin sensitivity. Finally, there's evidence to suggest that intermittent fasting can help with cellular repair and gene expression. When we fast, our bodies initiate cellular repair processes, such as removing waste material from cells, and there are changes in the function of genes related to longevity and protection against disease. With these amazing benefits, you might be thinking, how do I start? Let's discuss that next. Ready to begin your intermittent fasting journey? Here's how you get started. First off, pick a method that aligns with your lifestyle and health goals. There are various approaches to intermittent fasting, each with its unique schedule and benefits. The popular 16-8 method entails fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window. Alternatively, the 5-2 method involves eating normally for 5 days a week, then restricting your calorie intake to 500 to 600 calories on 2 non-consecutive days. Once you've chosen a method, the next step is setting a meal plan. This isn't just about what you eat, but when you eat. Aim to incorporate nutrient-dense foods into your diet, focusing on proteins, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbohydrates. This will not only keep you satisfied during your fasting periods, but also ensure that you're fueling your body with the right nutrients. Now let's talk about those fasting periods. It's normal to feel a little hungry, especially when you're just starting out. However, there are several ways to make fasting periods more manageable. Hydration is key. Drinking plenty of water can help curb your hunger. Additionally, staying busy during fasting periods can distract you from any hunger pangs. Remember, it's not just about withholding food, it's about giving your body a break to focus on other important tasks like cell repair and detoxification. And last but not least, listen to your body. If you're feeling lightheaded or overly hungry, it might be a sign that you need to adjust your fasting schedule or your meal plan. Intermittent fasting is not a one-size-fits-all approach, and it's important to tailor it to your individual needs and responses. Finally, be patient. It can take a little time for your body to adjust to this new eating pattern. But stick with it, and you'll start to see and feel the benefits. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. While starting intermittent fasting is easy, there are some common pitfalls you should avoid. Firstly, let's talk about hydration. It's easy to forget about drinking water when you're not eating, but staying hydrated is crucial. Water helps keep your body functioning properly and aids in digestion. Neglecting your water intake is a common mistake, and it can lead to dehydration, which can cause headaches, fatigue, and even confusion. So remember, even though you're fasting, keep that water bottle close. Secondly, it's tempting to overeat during your non-fasting periods. You might feel like you've earned a feast after fasting, but overindulging can derail your progress. This can lead to weight gain, and you might not see the health benefits you're aiming for. The key is to eat balanced meals that will provide your body with the nutrients it needs. It's not a free pass to binge on junk food. Thirdly, another common mistake is not listening to your body. Intermittent fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's important to pay attention to how your body is reacting. If you're feeling too weak or dizzy during your fasting periods, it might be a sign that you need to adjust your fasting schedule, or that this approach might not be right for you. Remember, the goal is to improve your health, not harm it. Another pitfall to avoid is being inconsistent. Fasting for a day and then skipping a couple of days won't give you the results you're looking for. Consistency is key. It's like going to the gym. You can't expect to see noticeable changes if you're not consistent with your workout routine. Lastly, don't forget about sleep. It's easy to overlook, but getting adequate sleep is essential when you're fasting. Lack of sleep can increase hunger and cravings, making it harder to stick to your fasting schedule. Avoiding these mistakes will ensure a smooth and effective fasting experience. So, keep these points in mind as you embark on your intermittent fasting journey. It's all about balance, listening to your body, and being consistent. As with any popular health trend, intermittent fasting comes with its share of myths. Let's tackle them head-on and clear the air once and for all. Myth 1. Intermittent fasting leads to muscle loss. This myth is a common fear among those considering this eating pattern. However, studies show that intermittent fasting can actually help preserve muscle mass while you lose weight. This is because during fasting, your body first uses up glucose stored in the liver, then starts burning fat for energy, all while sparing the muscles. On to myth 2. Intermittent fasting is dangerous. Like any dietary change, intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. Certain groups, such as pregnant women, those with eating disorders, or those with certain medical conditions, should not fast without consulting a healthcare professional. For most people, however, intermittent fasting is a safe and potentially beneficial practice. Myth 3. Intermittent fasting is just a fad diet. Though it may seem like a recent trend, the practice of intermittent fasting is far from new. In fact, many cultures and religions have been practicing various forms of fasting for centuries. What's more, unlike fad diets, intermittent fasting doesn't tell you what to eat but when to eat. It's a lifestyle change rather than a temporary diet. And the last myth? Intermittent fasting is starvation. This couldn't be further from the truth. Starvation is involuntary and harmful, while intermittent fasting is a structured and voluntary withholding of food for health benefits. Your body is designed to handle short periods of fasting. Remember, it's essential to listen to your body and adjust your eating patterns accordingly. Intermittent fasting is flexible and can be modified to fit your lifestyle. It's not about deprivation, but about finding a healthier way to eat. Now that we've busted these myths, you're well equipped to start your intermittent fasting journey. So now that you know all about intermittent fasting, are you ready to give it a shot? We've walked you through the journey of understanding what intermittent fasting is, the science that underpins it, and the proven benefits it holds. It's no longer a secret that this lifestyle change can be a powerful tool for achieving your health and weight loss goals. Let's take a step back and recap the key points. Intermittent fasting isn't about which foods to eat, but rather when to eat them. It's a pattern of cycling between periods of eating and fasting. The three most popular methods are the 16-8 method, the Eat-Stop-Eat method, and the 5-2 method. Each has its unique pattern, and the beauty of it is that you get to choose what works best for you. The mechanism of intermittent fasting is intriguing. It taps into our body's innate ability to adapt to periods of scarcity, triggering a series of metabolic changes. It lowers insulin levels and increases growth hormone levels, enhancing fat burning and facilitating weight loss. It also induces cellular repair processes and changes in gene expression that relate to longevity and disease protection. The benefits of intermittent fasting extend beyond just weight loss. It aids in blood sugar control, reduces inflammation, improves heart health, and may even confer neuroprotective benefits. Some studies suggest it might also aid in cancer prevention and longevity. If you're ready to embark on this journey, remember the key is to start slow. Gradually increase your fasting window, listen to your body, and adjust accordingly. Hydration is crucial during the fasting period, and when you do eat, ensure your meals are balanced and nutritious. As we've learned, intermittent fasting is not without its pitfalls. Be aware of common mistakes such as overeating during eating periods, not drinking enough water, or expecting immediate results. Remember, consistency is key, and it's a marathon, not a sprint. We've also debunked some myths surrounding intermittent fasting. No, it doesn't cause muscle loss, nor does it slow down metabolism. In fact, it can boost metabolic rate and promote muscle preservation, especially when combined with resistance training. Remember, intermittent fasting is not a diet, but a lifestyle. Here's to a healthier, happier you. As we wrap up, keep in mind that while intermittent fasting holds promise, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's essential to tailor it to your individual needs, preferences, and lifestyle. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet or lifestyle. But for those who can adopt it, intermittent fasting can indeed be a game changer. So, are you ready to rewrite your health story?